With management, it's extremely important to build high performance teams. You want your team. Now, whether you're going to be managing a small team, a large team, perhaps you won't be managing a team just yet, but this will give you some ideas and some skills. So one thing that's really important in management is to manage high performance teams. You want your team to be performing at the highest level possible. So whether you're going to be managing a small team or a large team, maybe you won't be managing a team just yet, regardless of that, you need to make sure that you and your team have the skills that are needed to be able to support the business. You want your team to be performing at a very, very high level. There's a lot of IT systems that are under your responsibility, under your management. You are accountable to the business. You need to ensure that the business is operational 99.99% of the time, right? And that, of course, is going to require a whole set of things around making sure that the systems are secure, that they're being monitored, that they're patched, all of that. But then, of course, you need team members, you need people to be able to actually ensure that all of the systems are actually working well. And you need to make sure that the people that you are going to be working with have the skills that are needed. And of course, if you're going to be managing a team of IT pros, there's things such as, well, you want somebody to maybe have been graduated with some sort of an IT degree, have gone to college, to university. They have a degree in computer science, in information technology, in security, in networking, any of those spaces. Perhaps they've gone to school and they've studied IT in high school, for example. After that, have they gotten themselves some certificates? There's a whole range of certs that IT professionals can go for. And all of these things sort of help you ensuring that the team members that you're managing are working at a high performance level. Now, of course, I always get asked the question, do I need to go to university, or do my techs need to go to university to actually get a job and work in IT, for example? It's always good to have the education and the certificates to prove that you have done the hard work there, but it's also good to have the experience, and putting those two things together are important. And I mean, something that I love about, for example, somebody going and actually studying for something, it shows me that they have applied themselves. They've actually put aside some time, maybe 3, 4, 5 years of their time to work on their craft. It shows me that they have taken a level of importance. They've seen that this is an important thing for them, and that's really good for me because it shows me that they have applied themselves to something for a certain amount of time. And then, of course, having the experience together with that is even better. So making sure that when you are picking your team, now it really depends, right? If you are going to be working in a company where there's already an established IT team, maybe you're looking for a new job, maybe you're going to get promoted to a IT manager type of role, or you are going to go and hire new people, you want to make sure that all of the people that you're going to be hiring have the necessary skills to be able to perform the job, right? That's the most important thing. But then secondary to that is that once you have built your IT team, you want to make sure that the team is performing at the highest level possible. And that's of course going to be on you to be checking up on them, to maybe doing something like a skills matrix to check where they're at on their skills. Where are areas that they are strong in? What are their strengths? What are the weaknesses? What are some of the areas that you may need to work on? You now need to understand, of course, all of the IT systems that are under your responsibility and the team that are going to be managing those and making sure that they can manage all of the tech that you are now responsible for managing. So you want to make sure that your team are at that level, and that may be you working with them to build up the skills, to maybe go off and get trained, go and get certified in some specific things, but you need to make sure that you've got a team of people that are highly, highly skilled and performing at their best. So that is going to require you to be meeting with them regularly, making sure that they know what's expected of them, kicking them up the backside when they are not performing the way that they should, and then asking them, What do you want to be doing? Are you enjoying what you're doing? How can I help you? Like maybe somebody wants to become a security expert. Well, you can be maybe helping them, giving them tasks that are cybersecurity oriented, for example. So you want your team to be performing at a very, very high level, because at the end of the day, that IT team is not just you. It's you together with your IT admins and engineers, for example. You want all of these people to work together, because ultimately the IT team is not just you. You may be accountable for a lot, but it's your team together that are going to form the IT team. And of course, if you're performing at a high level, the staff in the business are going to be happier. The senior leaders are going to be happier because their systems are running better and more optimally. And then ultimately, if the systems are running better, then they have better performance, they have less outage, the company could end up being more profitable, and that is a good thing. So it's extremely important to ensure that your team is performing at a high level.